Alrighty then, folks, let's get things started with more ESO. And yes, everything's getting ready for the Scions of Athelia. The Daedric crits, fuck around and find out. As I'm lovingly calling her. Why you? Yeah. Everybody is doing alright. I'll say this, Kate Belgrove is right. This is the finest organic suspension in all the land. And it looks like Battlegrounds people are going to be happy for their getting their 25% bonus to Alliance points for Battlegrounds. Okay, specifically Chaos Ball. There we go. Encoder overload. Bitch, please.
We need to rally our forces, my friend.
Yep. This should be relatively decoded without a problem here. To the inspector! There we go.
Grief does us no good unless we use it to focus our commitment. We need to rally our forces. It's time to turn this Daedric tide before the waters of oblivion overwhelm us. Thankfully, Sotha Seal returned while you traveled the dream.
Really? Sotha did still have any news to share?
Sotha Seal said he had information only for Right Master Ikesis' ears. He asked me to send the Right Master to see him when he returned from traveling the Dreaming Cave.
Yeah, about that. Somebody needs to let Sotha Seal know that the Right Master's dead.
We also need to convince Sothasil to share the news he brought with us. But without the Right Master, he may decide to simply depart. Like all the members of the Dark Elf Tribunal, he can be very enigmatic. Maybe you should talk to him.
Alright, I'll have a chat with Sotha Seal. If he's willing to help. Spoiler. Nope. He's not the most He's basically one of the more inscrutable people in the Tribunal. Although to be fair, when you get to that level, it's easy to be inscrutable. I so needed the caffeine today, so let's go ahead and pop this back over to camera. And there we go. There we go! Now I don't look so blurry. To Kapora Tower. Inside, we'll head over to Sotha Seal's place. As we load. And load.
How unusual. The Right Master has kept me waiting for an inordinate amount of time. But instead of Ichesis, here comes the savior of the Clockwork City. That leads me to a single conclusion. The Right Master has not returned from the Dreaming Cave.
Excellent deduction, Sotha Seal. In fact, another deduction here you probably won't miss, though. Right Master is dead by Nocturne.
That is unfortunate. I enjoyed my infrequent talks with Ichesis. Ah, well. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make before I take my leave.
Okay, I guess you're just gonna leave here without sharing off any information you may have to the rest of the city, so head for the Right Master.
I am, and I did. But the Right Master is no longer in a position to receive that information. Now, once again, I ask...
It's related to what's happened in Clockwork City, isn't it? It is. I do need to know.
A demand? Interesting. Your assumption is correct. Nocturnal's true purpose in invading my realm was to steal my secret for utilizing life energy as a power source. I suspect she plans to use my secret to amplify the Crystal Tower.
Happens?
The Crystal Tower exists on multiple planes of reality simultaneously and possesses capabilities we do not fully understand. We must assume that Nocturnal's options are infinite. I suggest you find Valcerin and inform her of this development.
How can a Crystal Tower exist on multiple planes at the same time?
The tower straddles every reality. Its true purpose remains lost to time, but I theorize it was created as a watchtower of sorts, a doorway to everywhere. It stands to reason, then, that the tower is the key to omnipresence.
Okay, well, we both happen to know what, that can entail, especially if Nocturnal gets a hand of omnipresence, but for those of us playing the home game, how is that going to help Nocturnal?
Imagine a Daedric prince who can exert influence throughout the multiverse at the exact same moment in time. Nocturnal could become infinite. If she accomplishes that, then her power would multiply accordingly. She would be without limits.
So, Infinite Nocturnal, not good. Well, little problem, and that's actually going to be even more disturbing since Nocturnal's no longer working with the other Daedric princes.
I find it hard to believe that Nocturnal, Mephala, and Vile worked together for as long as they did. Daedric princes aren't known for their willingness to share. With the heart, Nocturnal moves one step closer to gaining control of the tower.
Well, we both kind of figured... Well, we were both figuring out when the, fuck your buddy was gonna happen. But, why is the heart so special?
Transparent law. The crystal at the top of the crystal tower anchors its metaphysical structure to all realities. With the heart, she can restore the crystal, utilize its capabilities, and make herself master of the tower.
Not good. Alright, so let's go ahead and have some discussions.
You need to go to Valsurin's study right now. There's a problem. He's really tall.
Knight of Meridia, stay and talk with me.
I hate to say it, but I think your friend Valsurin has lost it. Well, you should go to the study and see for yourself.
Alright, let's have a little talk.
Valsurin, stop! You're going to kill him!
Fine. Let our friend finish the interrogation.
You got here just in time. I've never seen Valsurin with such murder in her eyes.
Okay, Erica. Well,
Oriandra doesn't trust me right now, and I can't blame her. You interrogate Lathan. Get him to tell you why they killed the Right Master. We need answers. Otherwise, I'm not sure what we should do.
yeah, we'll have to have a talk here. Lathan?
This is ridiculous. I had no wish to see Ichesus harmed. He was my friend. He tried to save my daughter. If my wife wants a battle, though, tell her I'm ready to oblige.
Well, Nocturnal shanked your prince when she killed the Right Master and took the heart for herself.
What are you talking about? Nocturnal, Methala, and Clavicus Vile are partners in this. That's why our three sects formed the Court of Bedlam. 3 Daedric princes working together to make the world a better place.
Yeah, well, about that. I actually was privy to watching Nocturnal banish Methala and Vile out of her realm. I don't think she's gonna be... What? Here... I think you got fucked in the ass. As well as your god. Your god both got fucked in the ass, yes.
No, that can't be right. Why would she betray the Triad like that? Unless... You must let me leave, Arteum. I need to contact my prince.
Well, before you... Here's here. Here's something. Tell me what the princes were originally planning, or the Clamier de Haro isn't going to save you this time. And I'll turn you over to Valsurin myself.
Look, you have to let me return to Somerset and warn my prince. Let me go, and I'll convince Methala to help you. You're going to need my prince if you really plan to take on Nocturnal and the Crystal Tower. Consider it a necessary alliance.
What was the Triad's original plan?
Do we really need to go over this again? Methala and the Triad sought places of power, the Clockwork City, the Crystal Tower, anything they could use to change the rules of reality and remake the world. They wanted to make things better.
And how are the princes planning to enter the Crystal Tower?
The Crystal Tower has its own protections, though we know those have been weakened with the removal of the Heart of Transparent Law. Still, we tried to acquire the Resolute Diamonds, the Sapiarch's keys to the tower.
So no keys, no entry.
I didn't say that. Nocturnal has the heart, and her power as a Daedric prince. It won't be easy, but she'll be able to enter the Crystal Tower. You, on the other hand, will need help. Which brings me back to my offer. Make an alliance with my prince.
And what of the Court of Bedlam?
What court of Bedlam? You dealt with Clavicus Vile's Earl, and I'm your prisoner. The court is in shambles, just like the Triad, if what you say is to be believed. But beware Nocturnal's champion. Her Earl won't fall as easily as Tilcaller or I.
Why would Nocturnal shake the Triad? Take the heart!
I still only have your evidence that my prince has been betrayed. But I'll play along. Daedric princes aren't used to working together. If Nocturnal acquired the heart of transparent law, I could see how she might then decide to go her own way.
So you think she'll use the heart?
I was under the assumption that the Triad needed to work together to take control of the Crystal Tower. That was always my understanding. This on her own. Nocturnal must have found another source of power.
Dawnbreaker. Fucking Golden Knight.
Lathan is a shell of the man I fell in love with. We can't trust anything he says. No, we have to deal with this ourselves. And the key is reaching the Crystal Tower before Nocturnal can accomplish a similar feat.
So this still says Nocturnal stole a secret using life energy as a source of power. We're kinda slightly screwed on this.
Just another horrible bit of news in an otherwise horrible situation. All the more reason for us to get to the Crystal Tower. Last I heard, the Sapiocs were attempting to rapidly attune 2 new tower sentinels. We need to see if they succeeded.
Where are they doing the attunement ritual?
Likely at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, northeast of Lillandril. The ritual usually requires a full year and a day to complete, but the Sapiocs reluctantly agreed to try to speed up the process. We should head out immediately.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse.
Oriandra, tell Darian to meet us at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, and keep an eye on Lathan while we're gone. Meet Darian and me at...
Rushing a spell as complex as the ritual will not end well. I researched the diamond keys to find out how they work, and the magic isn't stable. Mark my words, it can't be accelerated without dire consequences.
Alright. We am here. And then we're seeing the thing wildly freaking fluctuate at PS5. Yeah, I am seriously convinced that this is the new fucking frame gen drivers here. I'll have to do a fucking driver reset here just to make certain about this. But that is something for another team. Here we go. Well, just hit Ebenstad Munch. To the pit. Let's do a quick BRB here. I gotta take care of a couple minor things. I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, we're back! Now I know what this is going on. We're having a hippie speedball. So let's go ahead and ride, Folky, ride.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Purple monkey dishwasher. Turn up leasing.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Purple monkey dishwasher. Board red wastes. That would be the Crystal Tower and its base shrine. At this point, full screen. I'll go ahead and do this one to balanced mode.
I've got what you need.
And help a little bit here. Yeah, I swear the
Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell him that?
His teeth were very sharp, Dumbledore. If you'll hear about the Crystal Tower too, I'll tell you what I told the Khajiit. Climb the watchtower.
The Sapiarchs are in the middle of a very delicate operation up at the Crystal Tower gatehouse.
okay. Alrighty then, we'll have to have a little chat with Raz here because Raz usually be bolting off like something. He's usually where the plot's
The
gonna.
Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived. The Crystal Tower just started glowing. It's never done that before. We thought our ritual of attunement might have caused a reaction, but the Sapiarch of Arcanology says this is something totally different.
Nocturnal's got the Heart of Transparent Law. Maybe that's got something to do with
The
this.
Daedric Prince has part of the Tower Crystal? How? No, don't tell me. I'm going to have nightmares about this as it is. We're in the midst of attempting a hastened attunement ritual to replace the tower's sentinels. I should get back to it.
Will the ritual work?
I hope so. We've never attempted to rush the ritual before. A lot depends on the suitability of the chosen sentinels, as well as the disposition of the diamond keys. They can be quite temperamental.
Alright. Let's have a chat with our buddy Razandar.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work of the Sijiks, yes? No. This is something worse. Raz feels it in his paws.
Yeah, it is worse. Nocturnal's got the Heart of Transparent Law, so this could be her.
Daedric Princess. Raz hates those things. And this one supposes that if Nocturnal takes control of the Crystal Tower, that would be bad for Somerset, yes?
Oh, a lot more than just Somerset. Sothasil says he could use the Crystal Tower to become infinitely powerful.
So that would be a yes on the bad for Somerset question. Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So what should we do about this? You have a plan to save the day, yes?
Yep. Plan should be relatively straightforward. Those Sapiarchs there are trying to create a new pair of sentinels so he can enter the Crystal Tower. But yeah, they're trying to hasten up the creation of a new pair of sentinels who must Dumbledore and reenact the raid.
So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the gatehouse. Raz should have known. Magic makes this one's first stand on end. Alright, Let's go to the gatehouse and see how the Sapiarchs are coming along before something else happens to the tower.
Got it.
What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad. Come
Yeah.
on, to the gatehouse!
Yeah. That usually does not mean good things. Time to get our asses up here.
Don't snooze! Focus!
The diamond key! It won't meld with me!
Keep trying. We need to open these gates.
Oh dear, this is gonna be
Time
fun.
is running out. The Sapiarchs still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack against them. I sent Darien and Razumdar to defend the Sapiarchs, but the Daedra keep on coming.
Oh wonderful, what do you need to do?
I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darien and Razumdar. We need to buy the Sapiarchs enough time to attune themselves to the diamond keys.
Tell me more about the ritual.
While the Sapiarchs here work to attune themselves to the Resolute Diamonds, other Sapiarchs perform their parts of the ritual at the north and south platforms. Nocturnal has sent Daedra to disrupt the ritual platforms. You need to stop them.
To the ritual platforms! Darien and Raz. We'll go ahead and do south here.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe.
Really?
This platform is safe. Go. Raz will finish up.
Boss music's actually pretty cool, but
Stay focused, Sapiarch. We'll deal with the Daedra.
una más.
This platform is safe. Go. I'll finish up here.
And let's check up on the sentinels.
Energy. Something feels wrong.
No! I think it's working! Ah! Damn it, no!
That was unexpected, yes.
The Sapiarchs are dead.
Oh dear.
Now what do we do?
I believe the saying goes, on a scale from 1 to 10, my friends, you're fucked. Or at least it seems that way. Let's talk to Val.
This wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sapiarch ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to attune the Resolute Diamonds.
Is it still an option?
All right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I will get diamonds and return to Artaeum immediately. But, well, I'm kind of at a loss as to what we should do next.
So, I think we're hitting the bottom of the barrel here, so there's always Lathan's idea here. Getting Mephala and Clavis File to buy in on going after Nocturnal.
No, that was a bad idea the first time Lathan said it. I'll take the diamonds to Artaeum and get to work immediately. Meanwhile, I need you to go to Eleanor and warn the Proxy Queen. She has to make sure Somerset is prepared, just in case.
Radio, let's go to Eleanor.
Darian, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiarchs could not.
No, I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths, not enough action.
Raz will meet our friend in Alinor. You two do what you must.
Darian?
Val and the Psijics, they're too set in their ways. We need a better plan. I'll return to Artaeum with her, because Meridia told me to cooperate. But as soon as I think of something more effective, I'll let you know.
The knight tests my patience, but I'll let his words pass for now.
Raz will meet you in Alinor. This one and the Proxy Queen have known each other a long time. She loves me like a brother. Of course, she hates her actual brothers, so what does Raz know? Raz just hopes the Psijic can do what she claims.
Alright. Alrighty then, to Eleanor, to Eleanor. Well, actually, I had to say turnkey. To mount. Yep. I don't know whether it's just the muscle memory or the whole just sheer or what, but this is just ESO's probably got the best freaking control scheme for keyboard out there. I mean, you got the WASD keys, you got Q to swap between bars, E as an action key, R for your ultimate abilities, like as well as a take all.
Dead to the hands of Nevarah.
A request from the Office of Divine Prosecution. Animal handling desired.
This one fails to understand. One must pay a fee for unloading boxes?
Skills of 1 through 5, ultimate at R as well as your take all. X for tertiary action, Z for the weapon swap.
You saved our high and mighty queen, eh? Naaman should have had the crown.
Yep.
This one has seen many bizarre things working as an Eye of the Queen, but this may take the moon sugar cake. A strange dog walked up and spoke to Raz.
A dog! spoke to you.
That is what Raz said. A dog. It spoke words as clear as day. It gave me a message to give to you. The dog said you should meet it in the gardens because it had something important to tell you.
Alright, I'll find the strange dog. You go warn the proxy queen.
Yes, Raz will go warn the proxy queen. That would be for the best. Just be careful, my friend. This one does not trust dogs, especially ones that talk. Talking animals, so unnatural, yes?
Okay. Okay. Alright, that was a little rich, but anyways, let's go ahead and have a talk with the talking dog. An old friend, I do believe.
You again? Alright, follow me.
Right? I love the strange dog walking around, not really caring because it's a strange dog, even though it can talk. Whoa, it tried to run a fade on me.
It's me, Barbas. Let's talk. Vile told me to find the mortal flea that continues to pester him and deliver a message. He's terrible with mortal names, but I immediately thought of you. Glad to see that my intuition's as sharp as ever. Oh yeah, I've got a message for you.
Once I know who the brains is in the relationship, what does Val want?
My master's less than pleased with the way Nocturnal treated him. He wanted to be the first one to betray the Triad. Look, he wanted me to make sure to tell you he's not upset about the whole Vivek thing. At least, not anymore.
Okay. What does he want to talk about?
Probably wants to make some kind of a deal. That's his bread and butter, you know. You can do what you want. But I figure you're even more angry with Nocturnal for the way she evaporated your friend and took the heart of transparent law.
Yeah, I could think of at least one or more people, including myself, who may be still a little bit hurt by the way that Nocturnal ripped him in half. So how do I talk to Vile?
He told me you could find him in the caves just north of the city. Just be nice to him when you get there. He's still a little upset over how the Triad broke up and all that.
Oh, don't worry. I'll bring over some pudding pops over at the caves. I dare you to find a god who will stay mad with pudding pops. I double dog dare you. Don't worry. I'll meet you at the caves.
My master has been livid since Nocturnal betrayed him. That's why I've been keeping my distance. Do me a favor and try not to make him any more irritated when you talk to him. I'd hate to see something bad happen to you. Oh wait. No, I wouldn't.
Keep that up and I won't give you a pudding pop later. Tell me more about Vile.
You never heard of the Daedric Prince of Bargains?
And you are? Okay. Alright, let's head to see Vile's cave. Yep. You have an upset Clavicus. He basically, Clavicus wanted.
One fails to understand. One must pay a fee for
Oh, but yeah, the thing here is.
1,000 pardons, but the battery requires your prompt appearance.
Anywho. Thing here is, but yeah. Basically, he wanted to fuck everybody over first, Yeah. Kinda sucks when you can't play fuck your buddy because the other person decided to try and fuck you over first. How terrible, etc., etc. Oh, somebody wanted to fucking Clinton Fresh.
Our business to solve, not yours.
Somebody decided to get fresh. That wasn't smart of them. Weird. Well, at least they're all relatively within a short distance of each other. So we're sitting at 4. Dig, dig, diggity dig, diggity dig. Oh, nice! And a daily endeavor. And a dead drop. Well, that was, weird. Moawita. Yo, let's talk to Vile.
Look at that. You can follow directions. My master's waiting for you deeper inside. I think I'll wait here. Vile let some of his more ferocious minions loose in the cave, and sometimes they don't differentiate between friend and food.
Oh, thanks. I got appetizers. Thank you for the little chunks of XP there, Vile. There we go.
Master! Mercy! No!
Even in death they serve. So, the Hound found you. Good. Let's discuss an arrangement, shall we?
Okay.
Don't let these crumbled husks trouble you. I needed to vent my frustrations, and my loyal followers were close at hand.
So you wanted to speak with me?
Yes. Yes, I did. I assumed Bart made that clear. I admire your persistence almost as much as I hate the fact that you constantly oppose me. Still, Nocturnal couldn't dispatch you, which indicates you may be useful to me after all.
What you talking about, Val?
We have a common cause now, you and I. A common enemy. Nocturnal turned her back on our alliance. She betrayed the Triad. Worse, she betrayed me. Consider my next words carefully before you respond. I can grant you access to the Crystal Tower.
Interesting, interesting. It just begs the question, why should I trust anything you say, Daedric Prince of Bargains?
You killed my court of Bedlam, Earl. You dispatched our pet sea slow. I hate you, but I also respect you. And I need your help to gain vengeance against Nocturnal. So I ask you this. How could you not trust me? Isn't the enemy of my enemy my friend?
Well, most of the time, but not always, so I get your point, though. How do we enter the Crystal Tower?
Upstairs, you'll find a key. With it, your Psijic friends can get you to my realm, where I can direct you to the Crystal Tower. Getting inside, though, for that, you'll need the Resolute Diamonds. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that.
Needn't you worry about that? How do we reach the Crystal Tower going through your room?
Haven't you learned anything? The Crystal Tower exists in all realms. In my realm, however, there is no gatehouse to block your way, just the tower's own defenses. And for that, unfortunately, you'll need the diamond keys.
Don't they need to be attuned? The tower sentinels are dead.
A problem. But one I'm sure you can overcome. Perhaps another person will be willing to help you. I leave the details of that to you. Just remember this favor I have provided when you restore the tower and save your beloved Nern.
Alright. I get that. And all those seem to be the what's in it for me. That just beggars the question, what's in it for you?
I'm sure something of value will suggest itself when the time is right. I promise that whatever I ask for as compensation, it will not unduly cost you. Anyway, no more than you can afford. On that, you have my word.
Alright. And now we head upstairs, I think. Yep. Vile's key.
Can you hear me? I have troubling news.
Oh, wonderful. Troubling news usually isn't the best ones.
The Golden Knight has taken matters into his own hands. He set Lathan free and returned with him to Somerset.
Why would Darian set Lathan free and go with him to Somerset?
Who knows what all that time in Meridia's realm did to Darian's mind? He couldn't have gotten off the island without Lathan's help, and Lathan needed his assistance to circumvent the wards placed upon him. I need you to find out what they're up to.
Where did they go?
I sensed Darien in Somerset's northwest region, but Lathan's magic prevents me from identifying a more precise location. Please, I need your help. The Resolute Diamonds are proving more difficult to unravel than I imagined, and there's no one else.
I'll look for Darien and Lathan in northwestern Somerset.
I'll find you as soon as the diamond keys are ready to use.
There we go. Let's get going. Here we go. Yep. Gonna go ahead and BRB, folks. I need caffeine. Radio, I am back. There we go. And watch that beautiful ping increase. There we go. Let's have a chat here.
Hurry up, Lathan. They could find us at any moment.
Something's wrong.
Wrong? Why doesn't that surprise me?
Darian?
Now, don't get mad, but there's a perfectly good explanation why Lathan and I busted out of Artaeum and came to this charming little hideaway.
Listen, Darian.
The intentions of the Psijics are good, but we're running out of time. From what we saw at the gatehouse, Nocturnal has already taken control of the Crystal Tower. Drastic action is called for, and Lathan's agreed to put us in contact with Mephala.
Are you certain that's wise?
Not you, too. I got enough doubt and dirty looks back in Artaeum. Look, Mephala was betrayed by Nocturnal. It stands to reason she might want to help us. And we could certainly use the power since I still can't make contact with Meridia.
And you are right. Making an alliance with the betrayed prince is our best option right now, too.
I knew I could count on you. As for Lathan, you should talk to him. We can make him pay for his crimes later. Right now, we need him to help us or we could lose everything.
Lathan?
If you want to return me to Artaeum, I won't resist you. But first I need to find out if the rest of Methala's followers are safe. Let me learn their fate, and then I'll submit myself to your mercy.
Darian said you're willing to put us in contact with Mephala.
I am, but I'm surprised that you'd go along with that. If we can get inside and reach Methala's shrine, I can attempt to make contact with my prince.
So you believe in shanking?
Not exactly, but it's obvious to me that you believe that's what's happened. I need to see for myself. In any event, there's no harm in approaching Methala's shrine. I'm just a little concerned that it took me so long to open this door.
And that concerns you. Why?
It should have been a simple matter to identify myself and unlock the door. But the spells in place resisted me. It's as if I've lost my status as Methala's Earl. Or as if someone or something interfered with the place's defenses.
Well, you guys, you know how you got off our thing.
I spent years on that damnable island. Do you think the Psijics' magic could long hold someone who knows the intricacies of the place? With the Right Master's death, the Order is in chaos. Only Val even realized I was missing.
I did not turn Crystal Tower without the
I'm
guidance.
just guessing, mind you. But I imagine someone with the abilities of a Daedric prince, who possesses the heart of transparent law, could walk into the Crystal Tower as easily as you or I could cross the threshold of an inn.
Well, Kyle offered us a way to reach the Crystal Tower through his realm, and Mephala helped us use the Resolute guidance.
My prince deals in secrets and hidden lore. If anyone can activate the keys to the Crystal Tower, she can. That was our original plan, before you intervened. After I acquired the diamonds from the Sapiarchs, I was supposed to bring them to Mephala.
There we go. Yes, I did.
How did this happen? My people should have been safe within these walls.
Nocturnal's been eliminating the sects of the other princes. Are you surprised she'd turn on her former allies?
I recruited most of these men and women. I was responsible for them. I know you consider my people to be nothing more than crazed.
Move on. Lathan needs a moment to come to grips with what happened here.
The fuck?
pains me that it had to end this way, but my mistress will not be denied.
Butcher! How dare you pretend to care about the men and women you slaughtered?
Every action I performed was in the service of Nocturnal's grand plan.
Lathan, she has my Dawnbreaker. Ask her if she'll kindly return it. Look what they did to Dawnbreaker! It's all dark and gloomy now. It was a weapon of pure light and they corrupted it. You don't remember what happened in Nocturnal's realm? After she killed the Right Master, she took Dawnbreaker and corrupted it.
I never trusted Nocturnal's Earl. A dark elf in the court of Bedlam? It was unprecedented. Her daggers are as sharp as her temper, so we must tread carefully here. Nocturnal's champion is reckless and quick to anger. We can take advantage of that. Perhaps get her to slip up and reveal what's going on here. There's a scent of magic that makes my blood run cold.
What you talking about, Lewis?
Nocturnal's magic is at work here. See how the Yagra have mutated into creatures of shadow? We need to follow Nocturnal's Earl. Harry her. Make her so mad she tells us everything. Hopefully, one of us will live long enough to use the information.
Alright. Operation Troll Vea ready to go.
Champion of Nocturnal, what magic is this? I've never seen anything like it.
This was always the plan. Nocturnal's plan.
So Nocturnal...
Come with me, and I'll show you what true power looks like.
Raid!
This magic, it destroys everything. What good is power if there's nothing left to rule?
This is what the court wanted all along. An end to the old ways. A new beginning.
I won't be party to the death of innocents. I won't...
Let him go!
Be silent, knight, or I'll let you taste the blade you once carried. I wish to speak to your friend now. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but nothing can stop the magic of the pearls now. My mistress offers a small mercy. Leave her to finish her work, and she'll kill the Psijics quickly. But if you interfere, you will all suffer before you die.
What are you doing with the pearls?
The sea-slowed trinkets. It was an easy matter for my mistress to alter the magic. To use their ability to siphon life energy and funnel it into the Crystal Tower. In the end, your own world will provide the power that spells its doom.
You can't let Nocturnal destroy the world, Vea.
Stop calling me that! Vea died on a cold, hard floor in Balmora. I'm Tundlewind now, champion of Nocturnal. As the Crystal Tower fills with power, drawn from this dying world, it will provide my mistress with what she needs to remake reality.
And why shank the other princes?
Mephala and Clavicus Vile are fledglings compared to my mistress. Nocturnal existed before this reality was even imagined, and she will ride its destruction into the next. This isn't an end, it's a new beginning.
Well, at least one good thing will come out of all this. Naryu will no longer have to worry about lying. Cover your ass. Because I'll find a way to stop you permanently.
Good luck with that. Now stay out of the way or death will be the least of your concerns.
Alright.
Nocturnal must pay for betraying my mistress. But the magic of the Abyssal Pearl appears to do more than just siphon our life energy. It obscures my connection to Mephala. This shrine may be blocked, but I may know another way.
Don't you need a shrine contact?
While a consecrated shrine offers the best conduit to a Daedric prince, there are other means. In the back chambers, I have a way to communicate privately with my prince. I should be able to open a connection there.
Will Nocturnal Zero try to stop us?
She's gone. I no longer sense her presence here. The Abyssal Pearls, however, the court helped seed them throughout Somerset. I can tell the Psijics where to find them before Nocturnal activates them all. First, though, we must contact Mephala.
Alright.
Go the other way and meet us in the back chambers. We want to make sure Nocturnal's Earl didn't leave us any surprises.
I'll go. But if this is just a ploy so you can betray us, you'll have to deal with me.
Time to head to Lathan's chamber, Lathan's chamber, Lathan's chamber. Oh. Thank you, kind, blessed individual, for giving me a nice good space.
Destroy that creature, and then I can contact my prince.
There you are! This place is already as light! What is that thing?
Meet me outside, and we'll make contact with my prince.
Pick up. Thankfully, he has a,
Mephala, appear before your faithful servant.
I answer my earl's summons only to find him with these unworthies. Do you betray me too, Lathan?
Never, my prince. We share a common enemy now. Please, talk to them and hear what they have to say.
So, the mortal who opposed me wants to speak. If what you say doesn't interest me, I will order Lathan to kill you.
Nocturnal threatens us all. I got a deal to have this spell to get us over through to the Crystal Tower. Now, I got a deal to make with you.
And what did the cowardly Prince of Bargains offer you? Was it something so intriguing that you would risk my wrath as well? Speak, before my patience wears thin.
Bile offered passage to the Crystal Tower through his room. But we need somebody to attune the diamond, because of the diamond key. Or you have it.
You would challenge Nocturnal in the Crystal Tower? Since gaining the Heart of Transparent Law, the tower serves as an extension of her own realm. It amuses me that you want to thwart her plans. She'll destroy you, of course, but I am still amused.
Well, I'm glad I'm able to provide entertainment. Can you make the diamond keys work so we can get in?
How desperate you must be to offer the very relics I once sought. I will think upon your request. Before you enter Vile's realm, have my Earl contact me again. At that time, I will either help you, or I won't, as is my prerogative.
We'll contact you again when ready.
That's it? A maybe?
I'll return to Artaeum with Darien and tell them what we learned. Meet us there.
Alright, well, we got a maybe. Yes. And this is just one of those times where you just wish you had Helvetica font. So you could just type out, "It's a maybe!" and flash it on the screen. It's a maybe. Okay. Like the, level complete theme for, Super Mario 2 Yoshi's Island. Anyways. That is where we need to go. That was, there we go. And because we are lazy, we'll pay the 73. Well,
We failed. The Conclave, despite its best efforts, wasn't able to attune the Resolute Diamonds. We can't use the diamond keys to enter the Crystal Tower. But what about you? Were you able to track down Darian and the traitor Lathan?
Oh, we found him. Lathan helped me determine Nocturnal's truth, and she wants to remake reality.
Using the Crystal Tower and Sotha Seal's technique for utilizing life energy? Then we really are doomed. Without a way into the Crystal Tower, we can't even attempt to challenge Nocturnal, let alone try to stop her.
Well, Clavius fell off and let us use his rune to reach the Crystal Tower.
Is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first... We failed. Using the Crystal Tower. Is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first place? Still, getting to the tower won't matter if we can't use the diamond keys to get inside.
Mephala said that she might be able to help us attune the resolution.
I opposed this line of reasoning when Lathan first suggested it, as bargains with the princes don't often end well. But what choice do we have? Still, thanks for finding a way forward. While it's a long shot, at least it represents a chance. I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sotha Seal asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess.
You know why Sotha Seal wants to see me?
Something to do with the Crystal Tower, no doubt. Sotha Seal has never been forthcoming, though for some reason, it appears that he's taken a liking to you. But tell me, what of Darian and Lathan?
Darian's on his way back.
Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in this, but why would Lathan volunteer to return? It makes no sense. Well, go and talk to Sotha Seal. Perhaps he can shed... Sotha Seal waits for his study. Tell him about the alliance with the Daedric princes, and ask him if he knows what we can expect to face inside the Crystal Tower. We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority of the Conclave behind, in case the efforts in the Crystal Tower fail. Leave the details of that.
Yes. Alright. Sotha Seal.
The Tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events.
Is that why you said?
In part. Determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds?
Well, we made a deal. Well, Vile was able to agree to a deal to reach the Crystal Tower. Mephala is considering attuning the diamonds.
A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mephala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish.
Nocturnal plans to use the Crystal Tower and the ceaseless abyssal pearls to remake reality.
I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the abyssal pearls. It could work, I suppose.
What do you mean, Sil?
If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious.
So I'm guessing we have to figure out how to stop this. What do we do?
Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mephala so you can enter the Crystal Tower, recover the Heart of Transparent Law, and repair the Tower Crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though.
Needs to appear transparent.
Transparent law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well.
Why does that matter?
If Nocturnal performs the restoration and once again merges the heart with transparent law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being.
So what you suggest I do?
You must enter the crystal tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine energy and repair transparent law. Only then will the tower's innate defenses re-engage and repel Nocturnal's influence. In theory, anyway.
Alright. At least we have a theory. First things first. Talk to Darren.
Sijiks must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Nathan back, and what does Valsorin do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you.
In the dream cave.
I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. What? No, I didn't mean it like that. And trust me, I am grateful for that.
Lovely. Get that out of the way, let's head out of the crystal. Head for a tower and... And we'll get a good news, bad news from our fellow from the head of the Eyes of the Queen.
This is Arteum. Raz is impressed and truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that doesn't like visitors, Raz thinks it's pretty busy, yes?
Razendar sent word that he needed to talk to you, so I took it upon myself to bring him to Arteum.
Alright.
Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion, or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It is good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Somerset.
Well, we got a plan, but it involves 2 days of crystal. Seavile and Mathala.
Raz knew that strange talking dog would... Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes?
Well, we're gonna dip into Seavile's realm, let's go through the Crystal Tower entrance there, and use Resolute Diamonds to protect ourselves while we stop Russia. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news.
Happy news? You have it. Good. Yeah.
Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat. Which brings us to the not-so-happy news.
And that is?
The mighty force won't reach Somerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing. We're on our own, my friend.
You gonna come with me to Crystal Tower or not?
Not this time. Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Somerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you, my friend.
Alrighty then. So yeah, Rez is now having to take charge of the divine prosecution and lead the defense of Somerset. Ensure that all the bigwigs get evacuated and all that, especially the proxy.
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was just... We need to win this, Val.
Val?
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective.
Yep. It's about as perspective clearing as wasabi and LSD. Ready for this?
I've been a member of the Sijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come.
It's your first time facing the end of the world?
The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event and not a shared experience. You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're similar to the Right Master in that regard.
Nathan?
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. With the Sijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish contact with my prince when called upon to do so. I gave you my word. The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise, and they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end. Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely.
Alrighty then, to the Dreaming Cave! Be about to ride, motherfucker. Alrighty then.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed.
Thank you for the warning. BRB, folks. He is back. I has chips. Ah. There we go.
This is the moment of truth. Once we begin, nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the Dreaming Cave.
Good catch. There we go.
This is the moment of truth. Once we...
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked!
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valsarin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false god. I should have expected to see you.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth the mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. We have much to discuss. You are strangely consequential for a mortal. I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from So the Seal, Nocturnal has infused the Crystal Tower with boundless energy. I must turn the Resolute Diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor, something to lock you to this reality. 2 trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. And second, I wish a private meeting with So the Seal after reality has been saved. Do we have a deal? 2 resolute diamonds, imbued with the power of Methala. Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
Lathan, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I promise, Val.
Oriandra, if I die saving the world, know that our brief time together has made me a better man.
What are you talking about?
Shh, 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 shh. It's all right to cry.
Yeah.
Best to return to you. I promise.
What just happened? What's that crazy knight talking about?
Yeah, he's a hopeless romantic.
So the Seal personally requested our help to make...
So the Seal needs Oriandra and me to help him maintain the connection from this end. But Lathan once wore the great...
Heed Methala's advice and keep your companions close.
Divine energy, got it. There we go. Ah. The other dimensions.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
There we go.
I think we're depending on the actions of mortals. Ah, well, let's talk. Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound. The Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, I really need to get back to barking and biting Nocturnal's minions.
Can I reach Nocturnal from here?
Well, that depends on how good Mephalah's magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal Tower will open at your approach. If not, you'll more than likely die on the doorstep.
Supposed to come with us?
That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start preparing contingencies in case you fail. Understand, I have no contingencies, so try not to fail.
Alright. Inspect inside.
I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality, but I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do reach the Night Mistress, fight her once for me.
Alright.
Remember Mephalah's warning. Stray too far from the Resolute Anchor, and you'll get lost between realities.
This place looks surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
There we go. Ooh.
A dead end? Do we make a wrong turn?
Wait, tower. It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
Then let's get moving before the tower remakes this platform out of existence.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Stay back!
Really? A walking volcano?
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please, before I am lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this.
Nocturnal's taking control of the Crystal Tower. How do we send the tower from here to stop her?
Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The explosions. The exit is blocked by debris. There's no way to move it. You should turn back and flee. The old ballista. If you could get it working again, it might be strong enough to punch through the debris. Oh gods, the relic. I'm not ready to die.
Sorry.
I don't want to die.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
Dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
is this?
Friend, you seek to sell honest goods?
Got plenty of...
Oh, forgot Gilly!
Khajiit has gold if you have wares.
Oh, I have the wares.
Trade with Khajiit?
That should do it. That should
But I
work.
was able to find.
Let's blast away out of here. Now that's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Basically, use the ballista to both deal with the block passage and the flying crow bastard that's gonna. I'll probably swipe in on you.
Curious. From the opening in the ceiling, it appears that we're no longer in Vile's realm.
So that's what they meant when they said the tower was in every realm at the same time. come from?
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
No, you mustn't do this.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant, Knight. Why do you insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan?
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends here.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the gate pedestal.
Just so.
Try the key pedestal. She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Sapiarch magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you.
How are you gonna do that?
I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darien are through the gate, I could teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps back shut.
Alright, do it.
The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't hold this for very long!
Gate! Lathan, watch out!
I have to stop you here. All of you.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing? Why is Lathan all dark and glowy? He didn't stay close to the anchor, did he?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending.
This was your plan all along.
I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valcerin I was wrong about.
So that's it? Nothing we can do.
You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valsaren that I'm sorry. I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, think.
Nothing more we can do here.
Let's book it.
Nocturnal's realm. We've got to be nearing the top of this damn thing. Ignore the creepy voice. We have to keep going.
Yeah, definitely. She is getting a bit annoying here. Yeah, I'm beginning to regret not having her perforated.
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker back.
Come and get it! I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
We are not dying like this! That worked. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. Her magic, I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen. I'm saying you've got this. Whenever a threat appears, you bring the champions together. You find a way to win.
What are you doing?
I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you for everything.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
I doubt it, bitch.
You are too late. Meridia's power won't help you against me. succeed where last you failed.
Finally! My true purpose! I will not fail you, mother!
Your strength is impressive, but transparent law is almost old. Now, rise again, my child.
You can't stop me! I only grow stronger as we bathe this world in darkness!
Witness my unbridled power! We're supposed to be mine.
Nope. Now reach out and suck it!
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you here, my friend?
Yep.
You did it. I knew it. Transparent law. It's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon Somerset, my friend. The tower itself, it reformed. But where's Darian? And Lathan?
Darian sacrificed himself to restore the Dawnbreaker so he could repair the tower.
Of course. When you restored the tower, it most likely expelled Nocturnal back to her own realm. I'm a little concerned that I was able to walk in without a key, but we can figure that out later. Now tell me, what happened to Latham?
Yeah, he decided to do the damn noble thing and sacrificed himself so he could get to the top.
Lathan. I'll mourn for Lathan later.
Alright, let's go. Get the fuck out of the Crystal Tower. And head back to our town. Talk to Soda Steel.
As I predicted,
Alright.
It took no next. Every action. For now, I must attend to other matters.
We still have work to do, my friend. I'm
Hey.
afraid we still have work to do. While the crystal, it will take an influence far stronger than you and I. We've
There we
already
go.
seen the devastation that's possible when the tower falls into the wrong hands. Go and tell
This is
Oriandra of my
APRs.
plan. She'll know which parties to contact.
How are you holding up?
I haven't yet had a moment to process all that happened.
Alright, let's go. Oriandra.
It's good to see you alive and well. Word has already spread about your daring exploits within the Crystal Tower. It's still a little hard to believe, truth be told. Of course, there's so much left to do. I already have a list as long as my arm.
Bowser needs you to summon a council of influential Somerset bigwigs. Now comes the most daring challenge of all. High Elf Altmer politics.
That doesn't sound good. Is there another crisis I have yet to be informed about?
Well, the Crystal Tower's wards are now weakened. We have to convince the Sapiarchs to gather up allies.
I'd almost rather deal with another crisis than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. Sotha Seal's in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around for very long.
Now let's go ahead and have a discussion.
Here you are again. I thought such an outcome likely. The time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but also discomfort. While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease. While the terms are met, of course. As for Nocturnal, it seems she's returned to the shadows.
Do you think Nocturnal will strike again?
Perhaps. She likely contemplates her next course of action even now, given such a defeat. It may be centuries before she makes another attempt. Then again, could be days. Such is the chaotic nature of the Daedric princes.
Before you go, Valstran's wanting to put together a council to determine what's going on about the Crystal Tower. And what to do about it. Valstran wants you to join.
I must decline. Valserin may see me as an ally, but to Somerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. My participation would not be welcome. The need for my presence has come to an end, and so I must depart. And so the gears turn once more, ever changing, yet ever the same. With you always in the center, it seems. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
Farewell, Self-Seal. Alright, to the Royal Palace in Eleanor. We get through the victory sequence.
Did you come here for crafting certification? Heed me, brothers and sisters. You look
There we go.
in any heart.
I may need to adjust my photo settings. Do you?
As I have said, the Proxy Queen is unable to hold an audience with petitioners at this time.
It must be.
There are other affairs
There must
that
be
require
something
her
important going on to bring them out of hiding.
Oriana.
Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone together, but they've already started the meeting. Valserin tried to make them wait, but the Sapiarchs demanded to know what was happening.
How's the meeting going, sir?
To be honest, not great. Even the Proxy Queen is hesitant to accept our request. As always, everyone's so worried about proper High Elf decorum that they refuse to see I'm just not sure how we're going to win this one.
I'll go inside and see if I need to pinch slap some people.
Everyone's gathered in the council chamber. You should go inside.
Alrighty then.
Make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lonatil.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
So, to save your clarity.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, but there is nothing you can say that will alter our thinking on this matter.
Without the words that keep people out, we need new ways to protect the tower. Fast.
So Valcerin claims. If this is true, perhaps you're right. But the Sapiarchs did not cause these events. The Psijic Order did. My people died protecting the Crystal Tower. Why should I accept aid from the very order that's responsible for their deaths?
They helped to stop the danger and the tower.
Be that as it may, the Sapiarchs will continue to do as we always have. We shall protect the Crystal Tower. Entrusting that responsibility to anyone else is just far too dangerous a risk to take.
They can't protect the tower alone.
That's your opinion. You are a newcomer. I have no reason to believe that you have Somerset's best interests in mind. For all I know, you and the Psijic Order wish to use the Crystal Tower for your own purposes.
I think you're fucking losing your fucking mind, bitch.
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
Sapiarch, you know me. My son rejected the Queen's decree and suffered the consequences. This newcomer saved Relenthil.
Finally, Raz must add his voice to the chorus. No one has served our queen and our island as well as this adventurer, not even Raz.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Larnatil, listen to what they have to say.
And now.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Somerset and its people. The protection of the Crystal Tower has been the Sapiarch's duty for time immemorial. To change that now feels like we've failed.
Well, we need to make certain Crystal Towers protected in the future so they don't fail again.
I can't deny the truth of your words. Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best protect the Crystal Tower. I'll begin preparations immediately. However, I still refuse to allow the Psijic Order to participate.
As long as you got a plan.
I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe. I'll begin preparations immediately. We'll even allow the Divine Prosecution and the Mages Guild to participate in these efforts.
Alright, sounds like that's a good idea.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately. Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Psijic Order will not be among those protecting the Crystal Tower, we will continue to observe from afar. And now, it's time for us to depart Somerset.
You're leaving? Is that wise?
We never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. Besides, I need to return to Artaeum and take up the mantle of Right Master, at least for a little while.
Conclave nature, Right Master?
On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what the Right Master and Lathan did. I owe Somerset that much, at least.
That's it.
You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Psijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you.
Thanks. We're done talking.
Razumdar, remove your furry seat from our throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why Cousin Irene tolerates you, we'll never understand.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Today we celebrate your victory. From newcomer to savior of Somerset. Quite the feat, yes?
Bring all here?
Raz thought of many different plans once he heard of this meeting. Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times. Or many times. But he apologizes for that. After all, you have now proven yourself most capable. And of course, no heroic deed is complete without a reward.
Ding 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 ding! Mention the magic word.
Raz did indeed. On behalf of Queen Irene, this is for you. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
Our throne, Razumdar. We would have it back now.
So tense your nerves. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat.
Raz has much to do after this.
We thank you for the aid you provided to our green and pleasant land.
There we go.
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Somerset.
Never trusted
Someone
Adric
just
Prince.
teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic then. I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it.
Alrighty then.
After all that's happened, Somerset remains in danger.
Yep. But look on the bright side. You're not in danger. You're in danger, but not alone. You may see that as a bad thing, but I can assure you, it is not. I'm gonna make my way over to Orsinium here, specifically Rothgar. Rothgar and Orsinium, so yeah, or whatever it is, Orsinium and Rothgar. Braid, weed, etc. Which? I told you I should probably stop this Hall of Awesome and Glories. Usually this thing needs that, I got shit to jump off.
I welcome Morpho Clan to Orsinium. Their work is without compare. Some will say otherwise. They are wrong.
Come in. Feel free, look around.
Alrighty. And we'll go do this. There we go. Do is head over to Sunset. Vault of Moawida.
If you throw up on me, I'm going to knock you off of there. Count on it.
Vault of Moawita. Oh, it's in our TAM! To the ruins. The Vault of Moawida.
Relic Master Grenadier may be a bit...
Most troubling, most troubling. Oh! You'll find this sigil. All ready to head out then on your big advance? Well, now that you're all set for the journey. Oh, most certainly. Generally. Why? I'm afraid those who employ such...
And let's see. Mm-hmm. There we go. To our town! Here we go. To be honest, part of me would want to do the Digit quest and only be able to spot the rifts, get goodies, but on the other hand, there's really not too much of it. Other than to just prolong it out. I suppose we could probably pick up the first quest, I suppose. So let's go ahead and have a talk with Lord Master Solaris.
Friend of Valseren, I have a proposal for you.
You tell.
Tranquil greetings, Caraval. You are
Oh, right. Almost forget. I'm going to pay consumable.
Tranquil greetings, Caraval. You will forgive me if I seem awkward. We rarely entertain guests here on Artaeum. I am Kelleris. Right Master Ikisis told me a great deal about you. I suspect he has plans for you within the Sijic Order.
Dropping me a place.
The Right Master holds you in high regard. That is proof enough of your worthiness. The Sijic Order requires wisdom, outside perspective. Eager to begin? Good. Eagerness is just what we need. Your first lesson begins now. The Order has detected a number of irregularities on Tamriel. Small breaches in the fabric of time. I would like you to seal them for me.
Alright,
The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Somerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice, Josaja. The map will show you the approximate location of each time breach. These time breaches are not visible to mortal eyes. The Augur, however, precisely. I serve comparative of sorts. A noble heart. Too reclusive, as your knowledge of only this.
There we go. We're gonna be doing this! Willkommen! This is Tower. Not Josaja.
Yes, can I help you?
Your boss Solaris sent me, told me to collect maps and steals in the Augur of the
Right. You're the Order's new initiate. I didn't expect you so soon. Things here on Artaeum are normally, you know, snailish. I transcribed our seer's visions onto the map there, and collected these Sijic seals. The Augur, however...
Have it?
I don't. Please don't tell the Lore Master. It tricked me into dismissing the binding charms that keep it here, in the Athenaeum. Then it popped like a bubble and vanished. It escaped before, but never on my watch.
Any idea where the Augur went?
Mercifully, yes. I just scryed its location. It looks like it reappeared somewhere on the shores of Wasting Coraldale. I'm indebted.
All right.
You'll definitely need the Augur on your quest. The Lore Master didn't tell you? All right. How to explain it? It's hard to say. Yes. None at all.
Right.
I am. Right, of course. It's not racial bias. The Sijic Order, it's a long story. I was the heiress. He drove our family into shame and poverty. Pretty much.
You take the map. Basically, the game wants us to go out through the Sijic portal into the Keep of the 11 Forces. I refuse to do that because I am not fancy. Instead, I will first go to Eleanor so we can put this game in park. Because it is almost 3:15 here, folks. But it's for, it is unfortunately time for me to say, of course, that y'all have been wonderful. But it is time for me to say, for you to take care of yourselves out there, and remember we are all in this together. More ESO tonight at 8 p.m. CST. Let's go ahead and find a place to drop off for a soft landing. Alright. There we go. Heading off here in 5 seconds. Until then, peace. Heading off. 4, 2, 1.